Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Time to get the weekend started right with the Friday Sportscast. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs and Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights battled in Game 1 on the East Coast today. Fairbanks trailed 3-1 after 2 periods of hockey, but scored 3 unanswered in the final period for a 4-3 come-from-behind win. Logan Coombs led the Ice Dogs with 3 points. Fairbanks has now won 4 straight. The teams will skate again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Alaska time in Pennsylvania. In non-conference prep hockey action from Thursday night, North Pole hosted the Delta Junction Huskies. Surprisingly, this was a game. Cameron Smith scored 2 of his 3 goals in the second period for a Delta team short 4 players. It was tied 3-3 at the end of 2. RBL Champaign, Delta's netminder and D3 Wisconsin Superior commit, made 33 saves and shut up the Pats in the second period. However, North Pole scored twice in the first 5 minutes of the third as Dylan Latham scores the go-ahead on a rebound, and then he sets up Darren Donovan with a beautiful one-timer. Hold the phone. Delta would score from near center ice, though, with 3 minutes left to make it 5-4. But Cody Frary responds with a goal, wraparound style. North Pole wins 6-4. Wonder if head coach Chris Linslow said anything after this one.
Well, he said he can rent a sheet of ice after the game, so that got us in the game a little bit. Well, I think we started moving as a team, really like cycling the puck and rolling out of the corner and getting better shift lengths and just smarter plays all around.
Playing big 4A schools like this it's pretty intimidating, but once we get all the rust out and figure out who their strong skaters are and where we need to go with the puck, we start to get into it. We just need to start doing it earlier in the game and we'll do better.
This weekend is the first weekend of postseason matches for high school wrestling teams. Lathrop, North Pole, and West Valley will battle for Mid-Alaska Conference supremacy, while Delta, Allison, Hutchinson, Monroe, Galena, and Valdez will wrestle for the Denali Conference crown. Lathrop has established themselves as one of the best teams in the state, while Allison and Hutchinson have had strong finishes to the regular season. The Valdez Buccaneers will host the Denali Conference Championships. North Pole is the MAC Championship host. The championship tournaments for both conferences will begin on Saturday. The 1 through 3A and 4A state championships will be next weekend in Anchorage. And now we continue our prep basketball team previews tonight with a program with the new man in charge. First-year head coach Steve Peterson is laying down the building blocks for his team out in North Pole. Here's more on the Patriots.
Another interior team went through a coaching change this offseason. After 3 solid seasons as the head coach of North Pole, Steve Bolden moved to Washington State. Now North Pole alum and last year's assistant, Steve Peterson, takes over. He believes this will be a season of improvement for the young underdogs of the Mid-Alaska Conference.
We're really focused in on just the basic, just ball handling, triple threat, just some fundamental stuff. But I think as the season goes on, we're going to grow because we're having great practices. The kids have all bought in to the system, to the idea, from top down, freshmen, seniors. They're all bringing intensity, effort, and competitiveness to everything. So it's been really sweet so far. It's been really good practices.
Along with the coach's son, standout guard Jarrett Peterson, 2 other players will be taking on much bigger roles this year. Sophomore point guard Cameron Pugh and junior forward Taylor Mullet Power DeAngelis.
I feel like I worked pretty hard in the offseason, and I'm just ready to put it to good use, and I want to do as much as I can for our team and help lead victories.
I'm like the new leader of the team, since our seniors left, so we got to focus and keep playing hard.
North Pole's last state berth was in 2011. Since then, they've been close, but still third in the 3-team MAC. Before getting back to the big dance, they'll need to overcome some local obstacles.
A big one was probably get to the Anchorage State Tournament, but we got to beat the teams in interior first, so like Lathrop and West Valley.
From what it seems like, everyone's really excited. I mean, it's a big change, having a new coach and everything, but it seems like it's going to be a really great change, and we're just ready to put in work.
The Patriots will start this year at Boileau Hall to take on 3A Power Monroe at 6 p.m. on Friday, December 18th. Joe Cook reporting.
And now the play of the week. This one came down to a single vote, and the POTW comes from a Monroe senior. Rams forward Dylan Steele goes coast to coast, skating past and through Hutchinson defenders on his way to his 3rd goal of the game. Steele gets the hat trick in a 6-1 victory over Greatland rival Hutch last Tuesday, and the Rams remain undefeated as a result. Steele's coast-to-coast goal is the play of the week. To vote for the next POTW, watch for a new I-5 Interior Top 5 plays on Mondays during the weekend recap. And that's a wrap for Sports Tonight. Tune in tomorrow for the only Saturday sportscast in the interior with our own Mike Fussell. Mike Schultz is next with weather. And as always, we'll catch you next time.